Devinder Pal Singh's Bhullar plea has been dismissed. Well, let's get in more from Rhythm, who's breaking the story to us. Rhythm, take us through the details of what the court has said.
Nida, in fact, it was just right now that Justice Singhvi, sitting with Justice Mukhopadhyay, read out the judgment. He, in fact, didn't say much except for one word. He said it is dismissed, which really means Bhullar's plea that was being heard by the Supreme Court has now been dismissed. Bhullar had pleaded in the court that the death sentence that was given to him by the central government and had his mercy plea that had been rejected by the president should be commuted to a life imprisonment. The reason he had said this was because he had wanted, and he had said in court, that he is not well. His wife had said he's mentally unsound. But what the Supreme Court has done is dismissed his application, which really means, in effect, they've upheld what the central government and the President Patil had done by rejecting his mercy plea. He will therefore be hanged. When this will be happening, we don't know. But clearly, by stating this, the Supreme Court is also in some ways laying down the law for other cases, such as the Rajiv Gandhi assassination convicts case that was also clubbed together with this case, as well as the Veerappan's AIDS case. Technically, and bigger picture here continues to be the fact Supreme Court has now held that the central government's inordinate delays probably cannot apply in the larger picture when they are looking at such a plea. It really means in this particular case, at least in Devinder Pal Singh Bhullar's case, he will be going to the gallows. His plea before the court that he should be shown some mercy on account of the inordinate delay of 8 years does not hold ground. The Supreme Court very categorically, in a judgment that's being headed by Justice Singhvi, reads out the judgment is dismissed. They at 11:20 today, when reading out the judgment, do not go ahead and give out the finer reasoning that they have done. We shall only know that once the judgment is in our hand. But clearly, it's a well thought out judgment. Since 2 years, the Supreme Court was hearing the matter. Since the very start, they've been asking the central government, the chief secretaries of all the states, to file their, affidavits in the court. The central government in the court had stated from the time in 2011